Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. We're going to do your extended now for the full moon in Aquarius. That's going to be starting tomorrow. So the large things that we're focusing on is keeping your heart, Pisces, and as well just keep working on your goal and getting rid of loose ends and keeping your heart. And yeah, I think that's pretty much. A lot of reconnection, okay? Reconnection to the heart is, I hear a lot of that, okay? So continue the healing in this beautiful full moon, okay? You've completed a lot. I'm going to take Queen of the Oracle. I'm also going to take Magical Herb. I think it just suits this time of the year. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you greatly. Always have, always will. Okay, yeah, so this is what I'm feeling. You're setting boundaries, okay? The boundaries cards is coming in. So I feel it comes with this compassion card right here. Pisces, you're going to be wanting to just kind of keep people at bay. You're going to want to stay in your bubble. That's the thing, okay? But be careful with that. The thing is that by being in your own bubble all the time, we like to retreat to our bubble. That's the thing, Pisces. We love our bubble. It's the thing with us. Okay, and you have the moon here. Okay, the moon came out here. You're looking up at the moon, and you're stopping the, it's not stopping the transformation, but you have the lotus flower, and if you look at it here, it looks like it's bouncing off the bubble. So the openness that is you is getting stopped by the fact that you're kind of in your bubble. So if you haven't been here last week, we were talking about being in an empty room and getting the lay of the land, like being in our quiet zone, being in our quiet spot, being in our empty selves, okay? And the thing about that is that once you get used to that spot, it can be a really nice place to be. The thing is that you can't stay there all the time, Pisces, okay? Because then you separate yourself from the rest of the world. Separation in these times for self-discovery is good, but it's not perfect. Okay, so you have to make sure that you're keeping your connections to people. Now, this is a problem for me, Pisces. I am with you with this one. I love keeping to myself. I would stay here and never go anywhere if it was my choice. It's my preference. I am kind of an introvert, which is hard to believe if you listen to me. I'm an introvert with a lot to say. So, yeah, but you have to make sure that you got to go back in the world. The world is showing the light. You have to shine your light on the world. That's your whole, that's the whole thing with us, Pisces. We're bright beacons of light, okay? And you can't shine on the world if you're not part of the world. We have to remember that we are one with the world. Even the people that drive us right around the bend, we are one, okay? All our energies are intertwined, okay? So just remember that. The boundaries that you are setting, you have to kind of ease back out of those, okay? Boundaries are good and they're bad. Again, it's that pendulum swinging one way or the other. You got to be careful, Pisces, because we will do that. We will do that. Okay, so I'm going to take a herb card here. So, for this full moon, your mission, if you choose to accept it. Mission impossible, right? Right. Is to lift up a little bit of those boundaries, reconnect to your heart, not just for yourself, but to other people. Okay, and I'm not saying put up with crap. I'm just saying reconnect, okay? Make sure that you're talking to people. To the people you love and care about. Okay, so there's 3, you guys. Oh, wow. Okay, so 3. Detox, right? Change and expansion. leave it to spirit to say everything they need to say with 3 cards, right? So I'm going to let you know this is Dandelion, this is Elder, and this is Ephedra. So you've been in a heavy detox, right? Right. You've done a lot of changes, right? Right. Now it's time to expand again. Okay, so we're on a theme here. They're talking about the same thing over and over again here, Pisces. They're going, time to expand. You've done the detox, you've done the changes, now it's time to release yourself to the world, okay? Release yourself, beautiful Pisces. Don't hide yourself, okay? Right, because underneath this deck, this one right here, you have the 9 of Swords. So this is a cautionary tale. If you stay too much within yourself, you're going to start getting anxious, okay? Because you get, your perception gets distorted when you're just with your own company. And then you start worrying about things that are, how do I explain this? I understand what they're showing me. I've done this myself, where I haven't gone out enough. Let's say in a 2-week period, I haven't gone out enough. I start going inside my head, and I start going inside, and it's not made up or stuff, but it does feel like a little bit, I take things too intensely. Going out in the world, taking a ride, going to see people, talking to people, it changes the 4 walls that you're within, and they're saying now it's time to get out of those 4 walls, okay, so that you don't end up doing this, that you don't end up feeling out of sorts, okay? It's funny that they're putting an emphasis on that, but I think they're seeing all the hard work we're doing and everything that could happen if we let ourselves. Because after you figured out that you like being in this solitary room with just a chair and the walls, it may be hard for you to leave. Because whatever you came out with, whatever came to light for you doing this exercise, is made you realize how wonderful a space you're in, okay? So I have to add that, because you're saying what's so interesting about, especially if you haven't done the exercise and you've just joined and you haven't sat in that room, in that empty space as of yet. You're saying, what was so special about that? Trust me, if you do the exercise, you go through this moment of expansion of your inner self, you'll know why, and it's going to be hard for you to take off. Okay, so you got Creator Water, right. So true to yourself, and this is for clarification, okay, of the top row right here, is to remind yourself that you are a creator and you are water. This is our sign. This is Cups. This is Pisces, okay? We are here to make a difference. We are here to flow and go with the flow, okay? Again with the heart, again with the emotions, again with sharing of oneself, okay? Keeping the heart in the heart, keeping the world in a heart space. You're working hard at that. That's what you're working hard at. And in some ways, it's rediscovering your heart, because a lot of us, we've been wounded and we went away from our true nature, okay? Because it was dangerous. It was dangerous, okay? Your soul shines, right? And that's what I was telling you this morning. By the way, if you haven't seen this morning's reading, I suggest that you go see that one first. I should have said that at the beginning, because this one is just the extended. Well, it's not just the extended, but they kind of go together, okay? We live in a linear type of sort of thing, and seeing the one this morning will help you greatly understand this one, okay? So your soul shines, and I said that this morning. I love that it's purple. Your soul is shining, Pisces. And if you hide it away right now after this beautiful exercise, if you're too comfortable in your own bubble, okay, in your own space, nobody's going to see just how wonderful you are shining, okay? So you have to shed a light here with the Moon card. You have to be who you are. You have to show the world who you are, Pisces. You are a wonderfully flowy, emotional human being, okay? You're the heart of this world. That's what Pisces is. We're the emotion. We're the heart. Okay? That's why we get hurt so badly. That's why we end up hurting. Okay. Right. Fill your cup with sacred giggles. I love this one. I've seen this one before. I love it. Okay? And you have 12 and 21. So, right now what I'm getting from this, because these two cards for me are like bookends. Okay? Don't be in pride. Be of heart. Okay? Show your victory with the heart that you carry. What's the best way to break the ice? Laughter. Okay? If you don't know how to reconnect to people, do it with a smile. Do it with a laugh. Do it with joy. Okay? So this is sacred, and it's your way in, back into the world. Okay? You don't have to be breaching topics right away of great importance. You can just simply reconnect with people with joy and laughter. Okay? So find your favorite people that you've had a laugh with, and you know who these people are, and reconnect with them on that sphere. That's a great one, sir. That's a great tip. So, especially if you've disconnected with people, you know. Tell them funny stories, funny things that have happened to you, okay? Have a good laugh. All right, so we're going to get something for the Magician now. Shift away to new potential. And I love that it's green for the heart space. Okay? So you have new potential because you also have the Magician right here. The Magician is spinning. Okay? In the card of the Light Seer, you see the Magician doing this, and there's a big spiral. There you go. You are spinning the magic around. You can do it. You have newfound powers now. You know that, right? Well, newfound or forgotten powers, I should say, because you've always had them. But now you're going to learn how to use them. Okay? You got to remember, you're a whole different person again. Okay, so there's a card that fell here. Let me see. Right. You, the Muse. I like the way that there's muse, and there's also the word musing, and that's what came through. There's giggling, there's children, there's a muse. I find that this is all very lighthearted, okay? So your reconnection is in your lightness of being, such as a child. Children laugh. They find the funny in everything. You ever seen a child giggle? Oh my God, it's the funniest thing. They will immediately make you laugh with their giggle. Okay? So you have to bring that kind of energy and trust in it. Trust in feeling that lightness of being. After all, it should be a lot easier for you now that you've cleaned up a lot of things. Okay? To re-invite joy in your life and invite the people who enjoy this joy in you. Okay? Okay. So, fearless expression. Oh, I love this. It seems like the blue in this card and the blue in this card is just bang. And the motorcycle just went by. Okay? Be fearless in your expression. Show how much progress you made, how wonderful it is, how fast you're going. 5-5. I love this. Okay? Just show them how far you've come. How your duckies are all in a row. How everything is working out for you. Okay? Show them your brand new you. That's not sitting there and explaining the whole process. Just show it. Okay? Live it. Be who you're supposed to be, Pisces. Alright, so we're going to get a clarifier for the Sun. Fall in love with your own story. I'd say fall in love with your own star. Fall in love with you, Pisces. Okay? Look at you. Bright sunshine. Beautiful. Brilliant. Look at all that red in this card. Shining. Just Fly that flag. Be you. Okay? Trust me, it's going to be a lot easier than you think to attract the people that you want in your life. They're going to flock back to you. Okay? Because you've done so much hard work. You've become such a beautiful representation of your sign, of your personal power, of your personal being, of your personal spirit and light. All individual, yet so beautifully brilliant. Beautifully brilliant. That's nice. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups here. Right? Thank you. The Queen of Cups. Emotional balance and fierce serenity. Fierce serenity. So that's with a fire. You have the Leo, a lion here. So you've used this beautiful, brilliant Leo energy, the Lion's Gate energy that just came in, to bring yourself the fiercest of serenities. Isn't that wonderful? You've used all this brilliant light to bring yourself peace and finally step into the real you. Okay? Show the world the real you. So in this extended, they're really talking about you just shining. Okay? Get out of your bubble and shine. It's time to shine. Okay? Alright, so let's see. Woof. Right. Rise with the Hierophant. Okay? The Hierophant is, I don't know, I do feel it is about the student becoming the teacher. And that's not with the ego. It's not with this. It's not with the pride. It's with the knowledge. You've come a very long way. And through your life, you're going to go through phases where you are the student and you are the teacher. But I think right now, by shining who you are, showing the world who you are, you're going to become the teacher of showing the world how they can be, what they can strive for, whatever that is. Okay? When you shine your light and you walk down the road and they look at you and they can see you glowing, people are going to say, how do I do that? How do I get there? Okay? And that's what we want people to be questioning. Not that crap that they see everywhere, okay? We want people to be the better selves that they can be. Because if the world reacts this way and the world is this way, then it's going to be a better world. It's just common sense. Okay? So, nourish the sacred feminine is at the bottom. Okay. So yes, I feel a lot of feminine energy in here. So what does that mean for masculine energies? I do have, I did live in a lot of masculine energy, especially when I went out to work. I had to be very assertive, and I felt I liked the masculine energy because it made me feel very determined and powerful, and I like that. But it's saying for you to nourish your inner light, okay? What they're showing me is, I know it's going to sound terrible, but they're showing me, you know, as ladies, you know, when you get all, you know, as gussied up, oh my god, that's an old term, but when you get all prepared to go out and whatever, and you have a special shade of things. Sometimes we get all prettied up and we're not going anywhere, but we just feel the need to do it. Why? Because we're nourishing wanting to feel in an energy of pretty. And it's, for a lot of people, it's very different from the masculine energy where we're kind of going to something and doing something full, you know, full blast, like get me somewhere, get it, you know, I need results. This kind of feminine energy is like, well, I'm going to take a pocket of time and I'm just going to, you know, work on my eyebrows. And I'm not going anywhere, but wow, look, they look really nice. That one looks nice. It's lollygagging in your pretty energy. This is what I'm seeing. It's like, it's taking a minute to just sit and feel good about yourself. So guys, you can absolutely do this. You can do this. I mean, I'm sure, I can't tell you what, I'm not a guy, but you can actually nourish the sacred feminine. Take some time out. Don't be so much in a rush for certain things. Oh, I know. They're showing me, like, you know, playing in your man cave. Doing things that have no set goal to them, just because it feels good to do it. So there you go, guys, okay? Boy, I hope these readings made sense. When I listen to them after, when I edit them, they usually do, but while I'm in it, sometimes I feel, wow, that's been all over the place. I don't think so, though. I think this is really about showing how you are beautiful. Especially in the extended, they wanted to put more emphasis on you expanding. Show the world the real you and expand, okay? Don't be so hung up on your boundaries anymore, because we've had boundaries to protect ourselves from negative energies. But now we need to open back up to the world, okay? We need for stuff to come in, because while we're protecting ourselves, we're also stopping a lot from coming in, okay? So, yeah. This is wonderful. You're doing wonderful. You're going to be fine. You can use this new moon to do these types of exercises, okay? Play. There's a lot of playing here. There's a lot of happiness. There's a lot of joy. There's a lot of shining. There's a lot of full potential. There's a lot of just being just your beautiful you, okay? I hope you've enjoyed this, Pisces. Take care of yourself. I am going to send you lots of love light. I'm going to leave this. Tomorrow I do the weekly for the last week of August. Yes, we're going in our last week of August. Unbelievable. But such a beautiful month. Such a great month, Pisces. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next reading.